Sir Philip Anthony Hopkins. Sir Philip Anthony Hopkins, born Margam, December 31, 1937, is a British actor of films, theatre and television plus composer. He is well known for his portrayal of serial murderer Dr. Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs, its sequel Hannibal and prequel Red Dragon. His other notable films are The Elephant, Dracula, Bram Stoker, Legend of the Fall, The Man Remains of the Day, Howard's End, The Massacre of Sorrow, The World's Fastest Indian, Hearts in Atlantis, Nixon and Fracture, among others. Hopkins was born and raised in Wales in April 2000. Also became a USA citizen and is recognized as one of the greatest living actors. During his career, he has won several awards such as the Oscar, the Emmy, Golden Globe, and BAFTA, among others. In his career, he has met several times with fellow British actor Gary Oldman, with Hopkins making secondary the most famous rendition of Gary Oldman's Dracula, Bram Stoker, and Oldman doing secondary in the most famous film Hopkins' Hannibal, having have come to share a prize of British theatre. In 2012 gives life to director Alfred Hitchcock thriller in the Hitchcock film director Sacha Herbati. Hopkins was born in Morgan, Port Talbot, Wales, on 31 December 1937, the son of Murray Land and Richard Arthur Hopkins, a baker. His school days were unproductive. He found that he would rather immerse himself in art such as painting and drawing or playing the piano than attend to his studies. In 1949, to instill discipline, his parents insisted he attend John's Westmont Boys' School in Pontypool, Wales. He remained there for 5 terms and was then educated at Cowbridge Grammar School in the Vale of Glamorgan, Wales. Hopkins was influenced and encouraged to become an actor and by Welsh compatriot Richard Burton, who was also born in Port Talbot, whom he met briefly at the age of 15. To that end, he enrolled at the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama in Cardiff, Wales, from which he graduated in 1957. After 2 years in the British Army doing his national service, he moved to London where he trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. Hopkins resided in the United States. He moved to the country during the 70s in order to get a film career, and returned to the UK in the late 80s. However, after the successful death in 1990, he returned to the United States. He has been married 3 times. His first 2 wives were Petronella Barker from 1967 at 1972, and Jennifer Linton from 1973 at 2002. Currently since 2003 is married to Estela Royaver, Colombia. In his first marriage, he had a daughter, Abigail Hopkins, born 20 August 1968, is an actress and singer. He has offered his support to various charities, notably becoming president of the National Trust for Places of Historical Interest of Natural Beauty, raising funds for the preservation of the Snowdonia National Park and helping the organization to buy parts of Snowdonia. It was published a book celebrating these efforts. Anthony Hopkins, entitled Snowdonia. Hopkins, who can speak a bit of Welsh, also takes some time to support various philanthropic groups. He was guest of honor at a gala fundraiser for Women and Recovery Inc., a non-profit organization in Venice, California that offers assistance to rehabilitate drug-dependent women. He is also a volunteer teacher in the Ruskin School of Acting, in acting school in Santa Monica, California, where he lives. Work as an actor. His first starring roles were Coriolanus, 1971, and Macbeth, 1972. Her Broadway debut in 1975, a cruise earned him several awards. In film, he began playing Richard the Lionheart in The Lion in Winter, 1968. Anthony Harvey. Acknowledgments. After a series of films in which he played various roles in the 70s and 80s, his career took off with his role as Hannibal Lecter and dangerous and intellectual criminal in the movie The Silence of the Lambs, for which he won the first Oscar for Best Actor. Sir Anthony Hopkins gives his character a very distinctive, deep and elaborate psychological profile that makes them very credible. Celebrity is his performance alongside Emma Thompson in The Remains of the Day, where he plays a first butler in the mansion of an English politician. For this performance, he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor. In Amistad is notably former President John Quincy Adams in the role of a criminal lawyer who defends the cause of a group of slaves accused for mutiny and murder in the slave ship Amistad. The film is based on real events, but Hopkins is not. You can classify or define these achievements as it has alternated theater and film throughout his career work. Again, it has been critically acclaimed for his performances in Dracula by Bram Stoker, 1992, Francis Ford Coppola, Howard Sand, 1992, James Ivory, The Remains of the Day, 1993, Jay Ivory, for which he was again nominated for an Oscar for Best Actor, Shadowlands, 1993, Richard Attenborough, and Legends of the Fall, 1994, Edward Swick. In 1992, he was knighted Sir by Queen Elizabeth II.